Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Another open collective message. Now I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a whole bunch of kind of shorter messages, and some some of them may resonate and some of them might not. So I just figured yeah, try to reach different energies out in the collective. I'm using the Kipper, the Kippa, and I've got the Rider-Waite Tarot. So let's see. First collective message. What is it about? What is it about for the first collective message here? Quick collective message. Okay, it looks like the first topic in this collective reading has something to do with, it's either, I want to say it's either like a gift or an opportunity, some kind of a bonus that could be coming to somebody in their job. This might be coming through to you through an older woman specifically. There might also be some sort of connection here, like that could have to do with the law. And then basically, from this opportunity, you end up just through this opportunity, you're gonna end up with a lot more money. It's a really good opportunity. It grows, but it grows through some sort of legality, which is really interesting. It grows through some sort of legality here. So I kind of wonder if some of you, whoever this is resonating for, again, I'm going to do a bunch of them. So some of these might resonate and some of them might not. That it's almost like, let's say you were working somewhere. Okay. This is how I kind of see it, the way it's playing out now. It's as if, like, let's say you were working somewhere and, something didn't go down quite right for you. Maybe you left the job. Maybe you got fired or laid off. Maybe you should have received some sort of a severance package. I want to say it almost feels like there's more than just one person that this involves somehow. And it's kind of like something becomes found out. So if you are like legitimately either involved in some sort of, I want to say a class action lawsuit, or there's a number of you that got laid off and didn't get paid, that there is an opportunity, but this opportunity comes through the courts. Like you actually have to go through the courts to get it. It might have something to do with a mature woman. This could have been someone who was running a business. It could have been an older woman running the business. Or it could be like an older woman who approaches you regarding this. Like it could be a lawyer or something like that. So this is, again, it's really, let me see. Yeah, this is something you've been waiting for. So this is something you've been waiting for. Some of you, this might even be unexpected. Like this might even be something unexpected through a previous job or employment. And you might not even realize that there was something you missed. Like it could be something too, like let's say somebody who was in the HR department while you were working there. They missed something, or something didn't occur that should have been paid out to you. And then somebody new takes on that position and they're just going through files and catching up on stuff. And they're like, hey, wait a second. Why didn't this? But it's the courthouse though. The courthouse card is here with great fortune. So let me see. Yeah, the Eight of Cups is coming in here with this mature. This is some sort of energy that, yeah, I don't think you see this coming. Shit, manifesting it with the Magician is there with the courthouse and the great fortune. So yeah, yeah, this is a new beginning. With high honor and judgment too. I kind of, judgment, that's funny, right? Actually, just looking at that, the surface of that word with courthouse and high honor. So some of you are yeah, getting like a judgment in your favor. Oh, it still seems like deep spiritual readings, but hey, it's the shit you gotta know. So that's what That's the first one. I just want to sit down and do these. It's always really great for me just to quickly read energies and see the storylines and piece them together. But it's also a good opportunity for you guys if there's a lot of different, there's a lot of different people coming. I don't really have the time to do like pile 1, 2, and 3. That takes a lot of time. I'm single momming it and running the other channel, and looking after Larry and Lily and sitting in the hot tub periodically. So, you know, this is how it's going to be. Oh, what came out? Unexpected income. That's freaking crazy. Okay, we're not finished with that message. Somebody's getting an unexpected income, and it feels like it comes to the courthouse. It feels like it might be unexpected for some of you. It's something that you walked away from a while ago. Main male. If you're a main male, so this could be for you. Concern. It could be some concern about a main male. What is unexpected income? House. Main male imprisonment. Ooh, here we go. And then concern journey. All right. No, this is feeling like something different now. Ooh, here we go. This is like hot and saucy. Oh, goodness me. Okay. So the message I'm getting now is that somebody has done something wrong with money. I don't know if that's you or somebody that you know. Maybe this is a way that some of you are getting an unexpected income. But what I actually see here, I see that somebody's done something wrong with money. If this is you, somebody hasn't. There's two figures here. There's somebody who's like toiling really, really hard, working really, really hard, and they're actually going to eventually have some sort of success here. They're getting their way to that. Then there's somebody else here in the main body of this reading who I want to say kind of found a way to generate some kind of income or some kind of money through a house, through a home possibly. Or, you know, I want to say too, just be careful, any of you, if you're like renting out houses and things like that. There's been a few things going around where people are trying to sell those houses, you know, while they're living in them and renting them. So be careful with that, because there is something here about somebody doing something like that, getting caught, because then we have imprisonment and concern for the journey. It's like, ooh, somebody done something wrong. Somebody done something wrong. It looks like to me, like just because like there's a feminine here toiling and laboring, and that's the one with the sudden wealth. And then the main male, it's all male cards coming in here on the table. The main male, the figure in the concern card, and then even the man in the journey card. This could have been a partner, a spouse, somebody was doing something. Somebody might have put a line of credit on your house. While you've been working really hard, like legitimately. The toil and labor with sudden wealth feels like this is legit. Like that feels like that's legit hard work, and you get a reward for it. Where there's something else about what's on the actual table, like the face-up cards here, that somebody's been doing something that isn't legit, because then you get the imprisonment card. It could even just be limiting their options. I don't know. Hermit, a main male. Oh, the 9 of Cups and imprisonment. It's my dream to get caught and go to jail. I don't know. The Page of Wands. See, now there's a message about. What is this message about? Yeah, somebody's been doing something in secret. But why would they be the 9 of... Why is the 9 of Cups here with the main male and imprisonment? Is it somebody in your way of doing something? Is it somebody in your way of doing something? Oh shit, the Emperor. But now the Emperor is coming out like an energy like of authority here. So, okay. I feel like there's something going on here. Like it could be a partner, it could be an ex-partner, and that could be like romantic, it could be business. This person's been doing something behind the scenes, and the unexpected income, I kind of feel like maybe they fell into something and like this doesn't feel like something that they thought, oh, well, this is my plan to defraud this money. You know, if it's something like that. It's just almost like an opportunity fell into their lap, and I thought, oh, if I do this, probably nobody gonna notice. So they do it. And then, but see, the thing is, it's like, this is the person that's working hard and making like a headway here, but it might not be felt immediately. The headway, like the gain. So this also feels like it's kind of like one of those quick gains, like, oh, look what I fell into, look what I could do here. But something doesn't feel right about it. And then you get imprisonment with the Emperor and the Nine of Cups. It's like, oh, no, this makes you happy. So, and then there's a message about someone's concern about a journey. Where's this journey? Where's this journey headed? So I'm kind of wondering, is this energy for you if you're happy about this outcome, or is this the journey of a main male going imprisonment? I want to say too, like, it might not be imprisonment, but it's definitely limited option. Oh, the devil. Somebody done something bad. They got some shit to pay. Oh my God. Well, this is exciting. Let me go in here. Okay. I look at the sudden wealth and the toil and labor. 3 of Cups. It's something to celebrate. Toil and labor. 2 of Swords. So I want to say that this person is probably not seeing a way through where they are. Okay, so if this feels like the underline is like why we're here. And why are we here? Because I'm reading your energy. So I feel like you guys are somehow represented by the toil and labor and the sudden wealth, that this is an opportunity here. It's success, it's prosperous, okay? But you might have even had to, because I've got it written on here, choice between 2 paths, and that's jumping out at me big time with this toil and labor. You had a choice between 2 paths here. The path that you took was one of hard work, one of due diligence. It might be something that you just decided to do intuitively. Maybe somebody even like said something to you, like, you know, here's a little scheme that I kind of fell into, and I think nobody's going to notice, and we could make a lot of money doing this. But there's this underlying energy to me says that was kind of like a no. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick to what I know. I'm going to, you know, maybe I'm not making a lot of money, but I feel good. I feel better about my choice doing that. And then there's somebody here though that's been doing something behind the scenes. It could be related to a house and some sort of unexpected income. Now, could be the house too could just represent a building in some way. It could be like selling company property or a building. I feel like, I don't know why you'd be happy that this person is now having limited options. This main male now has limited options. The Emperor, it's almost like well, you know what, because what this individual is doing on the table here is they're making contracts with the devil. That's what you do when you compromise your morality, you compromise a little part of yourself in some way here that goes against what you know is right or wrong. Or you just signed a contract, my friend. At some point, that contract, you got to pay up on that. You're going to get called on that. So I feel like there is a calling of that contract here. Somebody's going towards some really difficult karma. Oh, look at this. But this is, again, the underline. So you guys, I don't know, something that you did. You stood on the straight and narrow path. And it's really opening up good energy for you. It honestly looks like it's opening up, I want to say like gains monetarily, and then in gains of relationships and emotions here. Oh, this hot dog is fun. Okay, so let's see what comes next. That's funny. The first 2 had something to do with money. Money, money, money. Oh, you know what? If anyone wants to, you can put timestamps for. You can consider these piles. I just don't have time to do that shit. I like watching those. I don't got time. I'm just gonna like pull out the cards and see what comes out. Okay, another group here. Another group that needs a message. Yeah, if you put that in the comments, I would pin that, and thank you very much. So, okay, the next message. What's the next message about here? Kippa wants to talk to you guys. Poverty. Why everything have to do with money? Although this can be a feeling of lack too. So, okay. Where does this go? Oh, Jesus. What is this? Okay. What is this? Okay. This one's a little more complicated. Give me a second. I'll look at that underline in a minute. It's a big underline. There's a lot of cards in the upright. There's a feeling here. I know I'm using the Kipper, but there's a feeling here of like the Four of Cups. Because there's like underneath poverty, we have the Gift. And then you've got occupation and despair coming in next. And then you literally have two message cards. Message and message of concern. So something going on here, like somebody in like a lack mentality. Somebody was in a lack mentality. It could be in their occupation. And this is like despair. And because of that, like there could have been some sort of an opportunity here and not seeing it for what it was. There could have been a choice here to make as well in terms of, you know, maybe you were in a job or you're in a job. I don't know. Maybe people are really concerned about their money now that I have like these money or occupation messages coming through. But you could have been in a job and just kind of in a lack mindset, and somebody could have offered you something. And, you know, in too much despair to even kind of recognize the offer as anything, or just thinking, you know what, it's just bad here. It's probably worse there. I'm not going to take any chances. At least I have benefits here. But, you know, I don't know. There's something here like you didn't see something. But now, I mean, there's some kind of a message. But this message is concerning. On why it's concerning. So what is the next thing that I'm looking at here? There's a whole bunch of cards in the upright. So why are we here, my friends? Why are we here? Okay, because something was closed off. Something's been closed off. You got the coffin, imprisonment, pathway, main male, false person, courtship. So something was like a final ending in something, the final nail in a coffin. But in that, again, there's a limited choice, that imprisonment card, but it doesn't feel like it has anything to do with fraud or money, because none of those cards are here. It has something to do with a lack of ability to move forward, like, and this could be because of lack of funds. I want to say too, I feel like there's something here to do with money that has, because then you go main male, false person, courtship. This almost feels like money is an obstacle to someone making sort of a choice about a partnership or wanting to come forward as a partner. Something about that here in this underline. Somebody's choices are limited here, and something's been like closed off. There's no going back to that. Like once the nail's in the coffin and the coffin is buried, you ain't bringing it up again. And then there's definitely a period, but then it feels like, you know, I would say that there's a period of kind of being like stuck and not able to move forward, really limited choices, but then something opens up here. Something opens up. So it could be an opportunity that then happens. Like it does, it almost feels like somebody wanted to pursue something perhaps romantically, either you or somebody concerning like you, or maybe directed towards you, but there was limited options here and something had to be closed off before a path could open up. So let's see what this message is about, because that's where I feel like the reading, then it just kind of like trails off. So a message and a message of concern. Well, actually, I'm going to look at the gift first. What is this gift? This gift presented in poverty, which then goes unnoticed. And I say it unnoticed, like, or like, he's not even seeing that. And that despair is sitting underneath the occupation. So gift. What is this gift? What is this gift? Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. This is the gift that keeps on giving. Despair. The Three of Cups. I feel like this gift, I feel like when the gift goes unnoticed, somebody like then feels like, because both of these are lack. Both of these feel lack. So feeling lack. And then I want to also say just not having enough money to go out and have a good time, or not being able to go out and be with the people that you want to be with. Okay, message and message of concern. This reading, this one is more complicated than the other ones. Message and message of concern. Message. The Four of Wands. Well, that seems good, but message of concern. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. So something changes here. Something changes like in a really good way. Why would that be a concern? It could be from someone that you don't expect to hear from, or it could be, it's either like a message from someone that you don't expect to hear from, or it's a message from someone that you're reading it, or they're speaking to you in a way that is unexpected, like, whoa, like it throws you off. I feel like that's what this is with the Wheel of Fortune. Like this message throws you off. I don't know. I mean, for some of you, it could have something to do with courtship. If there's somebody that you were interested in or is interested in you, but there was something to do with either money or work or the combination thereof that was somehow standing in the way, or paths were limited because of that. So I don't know too. It could be if like there's the Hanged Man. If somebody needed to travel to get to you, or you need to travel to get to somebody, like somehow work and money or interfering with something. But there's a message coming in. This message is really, really good. But the part that's concerning, and I don't know if concern is the right word, but it's just like this is a sudden change of events. So it's like, whoa, I just need a second here. Like, what? But again, it's a sudden change of events. It's good. All right, we'll do another one. What time is it? Oh, maybe it's the last one, because then I have to make dinner. Then I have to go into the mom stuff. All right. Last group message. The last group message. What is this one about? All right, we have the community card, toil and labor, family room, courthouse, privileged lady, thief, shit. Y'all gotta watch, you know, the kippa. Bad health's at the bottom. The bad health card feels like, be wary, well, maybe weary too, but be wary of, energies that might come in to take opportunities here. So some of you, you're dealing with something in a courthouse. Community courthouse. This is interesting too. Community and courthouse are sitting together. So well, you all got a lot of legal stuff going on or what? But, okay, the message to me looks like here, I want to say there's something weird, like this almost feels a little bit like I'm picking up on the energy of the first group. And it honestly, it looks like, to me, it looks like a group of people that may somehow have been taken advantage of through work or through business. Like either the working conditions were not good, people got sick. People got sick, and it's almost like, okay, what I'm seeing here is there's like a choice. You could take something to court, or you could try to negotiate it. Because with the family room, though, this feels like, you know, like maybe sitting in like an not so much of a professional or a structured environment, you know, like maybe even mediator kind of energy. But the privileged lady is thieving, honey. So again, something about, right, there was that first pile is like an older woman might have something to do with that, and now it could be a lawyer that could approach you in something. There was part of that, like a class action lawsuit, you know, there's something like that here. I don't know, like if this is not resonating, but you're like, well, you know what, no, we were working at the such and such factory a few years ago, and a lot of us got sick. Pay attention, because there's something about that here. And the thing is, I feel like if you, energy changes, but what I'm seeing right now, and this feels important enough that I wouldn't want you to make a final decision based on a general reading like this. But what the cards are showing me is that, I still have to pull out tarot, but what I'm seeing right now on the surface is that if you do not go to the courthouse and you do something in the family room, that is actually in the best interest of the person with all the privilege and the money. Okay. I would take something to court. I wouldn't get a buyout or a payout or whatever those are called, right? I would take something to court. And that makes a lot of sense. Like a lot of times when you're dealing with a larger business, they just want things swept under the rug. They don't want anybody to see anything. They don't want anything to be made public. But some, you know, see, but here's the problem. With the bad health card, I mean, some people could have medical bills and expenses. And I know my U.S. friends, like some people may or may not be covered too. And if you had coverage in a job and you're no longer in that job, right? Like it's hard to say no when somebody's saying, you know what, we'll offer you $30,000. And you're thinking, well, that would be great because I have $25,000 in medical expenses. Then I come out $5,000 ahead. But then, you know, your lawyer or anyone else could be saying too, yeah, but if we take them to court, you could get $100,000. So there's just something here about that, like a bad health. Yeah. Okay. Community and courthouse. The sun. What did I tell you? Go to court. Community and courthouse has the sun. Toil and labor, privileged lady. Oh, Queen of Wands. This person looks fun. They dress in the fun shit. I want to say you could also maybe identify, this person may also be identifiable by maybe having started out. Interesting. You might have worked with this person at some point, and then either they left their factory job with you, or, you know, it just feels, it's got that feel to it. Factory, maybe assembly line, just manufacturing of some sort. And this person went out and started something on their own, and maybe like even petitioned a lot of you, come and work for me, it'll be great. Okay. Too many cards falling all over the place here. I want to see family room and thief. See, that's where it feels like don't do anything outside of official avenues here. Don't do anything outside of official avenue, because the minute you move out of an official avenue, then you have the potential of like wealth being stolen, or the potential. The Ace of Swords. It's like, it's literally clarifying what I've already picked up on. Yes. The Five of Wands, the Star, the Chariot, interesting, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, all this upright. The underline, because I'm comparing it to the bad health underline. Okay, so Two of Pentacles, juggling resources, being really exhausted, tired, battle-worn here. The Chariot, so moving towards healing and facing a conflict to do it. I got teeny tiny here. Teeny tiny everyday witch. I'm just going to clarify. This last message seems pretty interesting. The bad health card. The Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers, I feel like, because it's almost like limited choices. Like there's something here to do with money again. Community, Courthouse, and the Sun. Look at this. You got the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So you immediately are like, that's how you move past burdens. You fight fire with fire. No? Yeah. You fight fire with fire. You have the Sun, you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Knight of Wands, all this wand energy. And then you have like this the underline is the disagreement, the conflict. And then what do we represent this privileged lady, toil and labor, the Queen of Wands with? Fire. The Queen of Wands, privileged lady. Six of Swords, Four of Wands. There's Six of Swords. Four of Wands. No, somebody's trying to do something, man. The Six of Swords, look at, right? Like trying to get into this better place here. Because that's what I feel like that this person is doing. If it's a corporation, it's the head of a corporation. If it's maybe a privately owned business that you or some other people worked for. But it's like your health was affected by this work environment. And they're trying to dodge court because they want to take it to something that's more like a mediator in a closed door room. But that's where they're going to thief you. They're going to thief you there. Because look, the Queen of Swords is the one that, to me, it like, boom, that would be associated with court, with truth, with clarity, with laws. And then that's hitting this argument, this Five of Wands head on. So family room thief and the Ace of Swords. This is funny because it really makes me feel like, I don't know, we got the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords. So somebody's trying to heal something, right? But it doesn't really help anything with the Two of Swords. You really can't move forward. And I really get that with this card. So I feel like for some of you, that either this is you, and you know, like straight up, just gonna say, you know what, Cindy, if I get an offer in some sort of I guess a buyout or yeah, it's, I don't know, it could be what you need, but I just feel like, right, if you do community courthouse, so I don't even know if it's like, well, we can't really afford to go to court. I just feel like that this is more than one person involved with this, with the community is going to the courthouse. Maybe there is, like, maybe this is a business that's been like doing something to the water or doing something to the land or the air. Take this to court. Don't keep it small. You know, it kind of makes me, even just like saying that, it reminds me of, where did that happen? Was that in Ohio? Where did that happen? Where that train, and they just burned all the shit. And you got the King of Wands on the bottom. Fight fire with fire. That's what I have. Those were interesting, no? All right, thanks, guys. I gotta go make dinner. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.